California has finally came through and paid reparations to the descendants of slaves. And they just did this of last week via Governor Newsom. And they paid the descendants of slaves a whopping $12 million. Sad. According to the Sacramento Bee, black advocates are in agreement following last weekend's announcement that the state will give $12 million over the next year to launch reparations. Some say the money is a good start, but not nearly enough. I think it's nothing. Some also said that it's a lowball amount, especially given the amount of harm that was done to black people in this state and for the amount of time that it was done, said Ward, a co-founder of Where's My Land, a group that advocates for black people trying to reclaim lost and stolen land. The $12 million comes as part of the budget agreement for the 2024-25 fiscal year between Governor Gavin Newsom and Democratic leaders. This funding will help implement reparations bills endorsed by the California Legislative Black Caucus. This year, the caucus introduced a first-in-the-nation's reparations package with bills spanning education, criminal justice, business, and health care. Lawmakers face an August the 31st deadline to pass legislation to Governor Newsom. Money to back these bills is particularly important given the state's budget, they say. Circumstances, and this was said by James Woodson, an executive director of the California Black Power Network. He said it comes with the states having to close a roughly $47 billion shortfall. Democratic Assemblywoman Lori Wilson, from the chair of the Black Caucus, called the funding a win. It's a win for you Negroes following the budget agreement announcement. In these types of environments, black folks tend to get overlooked, Woodson said, but we were glad to see that there was this down payment towards reparations. Still, Woodson said the funding should be the start of many rounds of investment to repair harm. She said our position has always been that the harm caused was not done overnight, and so the solution and the investments won't happen overnight as well. The efforts around reparations have gained momentum in recent years, particularly in California. It became the first state in the country to form a reparations task force in 2021. Last year, the task force approved a multi-year study with more than 100 recommendations for how to undo the centuries of racism toward black people in California, which still exists. Even then, Ward said, California still has a way to go and should do better. None of the caucus endorsed reparations bills involved direct cash payments to descendants of enslaved people. And in Ward's opinion, $12 million is what should be paid to one individual when it comes to them actually putting their money where their mouth is. And she said, I think that they're falling short. They're falling more than short. They ain't falling at all. So we're going to fight. And then you're going to give $12 million. Even if it was a cash payment, what would it be? A nickel a piece? Shame. But that just goes for me to say this, my dear brothers and sisters. That's why you get your own reparations through unification. We have to unify on one front and help one, teach one, lead one to the water and see if he drank it. You know what I'm saying? If you get my drift. You lead him to the water. I'm going to show you where the money is. I'm going to show you how to get the money. Now it's up to you to get the money. We're not going to wait on reparations from these folks, because most of us will be dead and gone, and then they'll finally get the reparations after many decades have went by. Or you still might not get it at all, as we see in this case right here. But at the end of the day, we have to create our own reparations by helping each other get to the bag. I have a bunch of solutions of how you help each other get to the bag, but most of us know our own solutions how you help each other get to the bag. Erase the hate and unify. And with that, I'm going to say this is the news in you. North, east, west, south, unite from every alley in Cali, intersection and back street. Subscribe to the channel and hit the on your way out the door.
Star child, I never
seen the sunshine like this.
I never
Never seen the moon glow like
hey yo, I
this.
never
Never seen the waterfalls like this.
I never